Throwdown 2014 is going on this weekend at Wind Creek Casino in Atmore. It's 2 days of live bands, barbecue, cook-offs, and lots of eating.
There will be 2 World Championship eating contests, and this morning we have 2 World Champion eaters in our studio, Joey Jaws Chestnut and Tim Eater X Janice. First of all, I want to know how you become a world champion eater, and why would you want to, I guess, is another question.
I grew up in a big family, and my little brother knew I could eat more than any of the older brothers, and he made me do my first contest. And after that, it just snowballed, and I fell in love with it.
The brothers, what about you?
You know, I think it was an accident for me, too. I had a job I didn't like, and I was looking for a fun day away from it, so I signed up for a contest, and I had a great time and did okay, and went to another contest, and it just kept going.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was the job?
I was a day trader in New York City.
Wow.
Yeah.
So from going to that, the competitive eating, quite the change there. Now, folks are probably wondering, they're seeing you on TV, they probably think that we're going to try to make you eat something here on the show, but we're not going to do that because you're preparing. Tell us about the preparation that goes into getting ready for these type of contests.
It's a lot of fasting, a lot of figuring out your body and making sure that the day of the contest, that hour of the event, you're empty and your body's loose and ready to go. So today I'm fasting, just drinking liquid. And tonight I'll be empty and ready to just go to town on some pulled pork sandwiches.
Are you doing pretty much the same thing?
Yeah, I mean, I had a couple protein bars this morning, but they burn off really quickly. I'm going to stop eating. You know, I sort of have already. And because if you go in there and you have anything in your stomach, it takes away from the space that you can utilize in the contest, and so you have to be empty, and if you're going to win this thing.
So I guess that's the trick. And this is, guys, this is a real sport. Competitive eating, a real sport. You guys actually have, I mean, they're 2 different genres. One where you have to eat everything as is, as it's given to you. And the other one, I guess you can kind of mash it up and you can dump it in water.
We can dump it in liquid, yeah, do whatever it takes to get it down sometimes.
Is it easier to do it that way? It looks kind of yucky.
It's not pretty, but dunking the bun in warm water, it skips a step. Because normally when you're eating a hot dog, you're going to drink a beer or have a sip of something while you're swallowing it. But the dunking just makes it fast.
It's kind of fun, too. You get to express your personal style when it comes to competing.
Well, we can see that a little bit with your face paint there. Speaking of which, we do have some video of the Nathan's Famous hot dog eating competition on Coney Island. Taking a look at you guys right there. Now, hot dogs are one thing. This one probably is the most publicized of all the eating events. But you guys have eaten tons of different stuff and hold plenty of world records. What are some of the craziest things?
Oh, I've done 103 Crystal Burgers in 8 minutes and 13 pounds of rib meat in 12 minutes. Hundreds of chicken wings. If it's good food, most likely I have a record in it.
What about you?
12 pounds of burritos in 10 minutes.
Dude, I can't eat like a single burrito. It just gets down there and like sits there like, oh, a burrito.
They're actually great contest foods. Really soft. Yeah, they just kind of fall down and sit nicely in your stomach.
12,
and you're the
all 12 pounds?
Yeah.
You're the burrito eating champion of the world.
Yeah, correct, yeah.
I mean, that's pretty impressive. You have to admit, 'cause as Joe said, they kind of sit there.
We both have different
we have different burrito
contest records.
Yeah, we haven't gone against each other in burritos yet.
No.
Whoa, settle down. We don't want you guys to throw it out.
You're 2 burrito champions.
I'm looking at his arm right now.
So what is your favorite thing to eat? If you could eat anything, what would it be?
You first.
I think he's sizing you up when he said you first.
I like the soft food contests like the burritos. The hot dogs is a lot of fun. I mean, Joey's the champion. I've done really well there too. I like those foods where you really don't have to chew a whole lot and where you can really test out the size of your stomach. I think that's exciting.
I love ribs. A good rib eating contest. It's pretty much unbeatable.
Well, that brings us back to the throwdown. So tell us what you are going to be eating at the competitions this weekend in Wind Creek.
Tonight we're going to be eating pulled pork sandwiches, and that'll be at 7 p.m. Tomorrow, 4:30, we'll be eating Indian tacos. All
right, so not to be disgusting, but you mentioned the fasting. After you eat all the pulled pork, and then you have another eating competition tomorrow. What's the process like between? Well,
usually I like to take a day and a half to recover. It's going to be pushing it a little bit close, so my capacity tomorrow is not going to be what it should be.
Gotcha.
So it's going to be a rough contest. I'm going to be digesting the other stuff still, so it's not going to be I'm not going to be eating it 100%, but I'll still be able to push it pretty hard.
Do you ever get sick afterwards? I mean, you just think you're putting all this food in your body. Like, how could you not?
You feel tired, that's for sure. You don't feel great, but
you're a little uncomfortable, but you're first like drunk on food and then tired, and then your body my body's digested a ridiculous amount of food, and it knows what to do.
Wow.
Well, I know we've talked about a lot of different things here, but there's different styles as well. Every competitor has a different style. I know I watched a documentary about Kobayashi, or that Kobayashi, that's his name. He would be working out like crazy, doing weights, working out in the gym, all that kind of stuff. Do either one of you take that approach, or what are your personal approaches to that?
I think my approach is long term. My calorie intake is just about the same as a normal person. I fast before every contest. I try to fast after.
So you're not in the gym pumping iron?
I'll run a little bit, but you know, I like to eat and drink. Kobayashi liked to eat and work out.
Yeah. What about you?
I try to exercise just for general health, but that's something I did before I was competing. It's something I'll do after I finish competing. You know, I think it doesn't. I don't think it actually makes me a better competitor.
Okay.
I just want to be a healthy guy, and you know, so that's about it.
Yeah.
How do they decide what you guys are going to eat? I've always wanted to know that. How do you decide, okay, well, today you're going to have Creek Indian tacos and tomorrow you're going to have sliders, or vice versa? How do they figure that out?
You know, each contest has its own sponsor, and so the sponsor really decides what they want to bring to the table. So in this case, Creek Indian Tacos are sort of a local thing, and it's popular at the casino. So they wanted to showcase that and generate some publicity for it. So it's a big business, Major League Eating. We go around the world eating different foods and different contests.
Represent different companies, whether it's Crystal or Pizza Hut, and just have fun. We're lucky guys.
Yeah, what an interesting way to make a living. We did a chow down challenge here on Studio 10 for a while, where me and our former director would eat a lot of things and try to be like you guys, but we didn't even come close, because you guys are truly impressive athletes. It's unbelievable.
And I'm not a big eater, but I've always said I could take on someone who wants to challenge me in crab leg eating. Either one of you guys.
King crab? That's mine. That's mine.
I mean, cracking them, eating them. I'm talking about the whole shebang.
I love it. Yeah.
I mean, I go up to the buffet.
I can zip it down the leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you figured after a while. I mean, my plate is always, I mean, this tall, and people literally turn around as I'm walking through one of the casinos, Beau Rivage or Golden Nugget, and they look at me and they kind of give me a disgusted look. But I have these huge crab legs, so I think we should. If you guys want to take, okay,
you can count.
We're gonna have to set a date for this.
Yeah.
Because I want to do this. I think I could take you with crab legs.
We could just do a YouTube video.
Okay.
We could just go there.
Okay. All right. I think we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
You want to get in on this?
I'll be there, sure.
Joe?
Crab legs. This is your specialty. I'll be behind the camera being like, come on,
Okay.
Cherish,
Okay.
do it.
All right, we're gonna do this. I'm excited about this.
Sweet.
Sounds good. All right, well, listen, you can see these guys tonight, all weekend long at Wind Creek Casino. It's going to be fantastic. The Throwdown, we definitely want you to go check it out. It's going to be a blast. Do they have to pay to enter, or is it just free to show up and watch? Do you know?
It's free to show up to watch.
Awesome.
It's a fun event, live bands, barbecue, and it's going to be a good time.
All right, 2 days of it. The Wind Creek Casino in Atmore. You got to go check it out.
All right, from eating to something entirely different, world of technology. Danny Dials.
Hey.